A reboot of the Planet of the Apes series has hit the big screen, and Andrew Günsberg caught up with a couple of the stars.
It was way back in 1968 we were first introduced to the Planet of the Apes films. Charlton Heston was running around with guys in dodgy masks.
You may not like what you find.
Before Mark Wahlberg came along a decade ago and stirred up some primal lust in a very hairy Helena Bonham Carter.
They're not dumb. They can be taught.
So it's with much pleasure I introduce a reboot that not only turns the tension, drama and suspense of those films on their heads, but does away with the monkey suits and instead makes the primates more real than we ever thought imaginable. The Rise of the Planet of the Apes is the real deal.
This Planet of the Apes movie has taken a much more realistic approach to both its storyline and the rendering of the apes. So, where all the previous Planet of the Apes films used actors in masks, here the apes are computer generated.
One character that's 100% real is played by the lovely Slumdog Millionaire star, Freida Pinto. Did I see any real chimps in this film at all?
No, you didn't. It was nice that we didn't have any real orangutans or chimpanzees in the film. We can let them do what they're meant to do and not transform them into performing monkeys for our benefit.
Apes, come on.
Apes.
Best known playing Gollum in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, actor Andy Serkis once again uses his physicality to bring Caesar to life.
You've called performance capture the purest form of acting because you're not getting any stimulus really from a set or from a costume.
I've never ever drawn a difference between live action acting and performance capture acting because I think they're just acting really. But obviously in this film we did have the stimulation of being able to work on live action sets, and that's the kind of big significant leap with the technology, is that we're really able to interact with each other. I'm playing Caesar in my performance capture suit, but we're acting with each other.
It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Everything that you see of Caesar in the film, the eye movements, the expressions through the eyes, were all Andy.
I love playing this role for that because you can communicate so much through the way you look into someone's eyes.
I saw the final product only like a week and a half ago, and I took a few of my friends, and I was really surprised by how emotionally engaged they were with Caesar. I could see them like, oh, you know, you could hear them like, oh, you know. That was pretty impressive.
Do you think people will think differently about perhaps animals in captivity after seeing this film?
Well, I hope they do. I feel very happy to be part of films that are, yes, entertaining, and they're the big summer blockbuster, but they also have the emotional content in it that makes it a thinking blockbuster. It's not just sci-fi and big action, but it's making you go back and think.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes is in cinemas now. And if you want more of Andrew's interviews, catch the Hot Hits live from LA each Sunday from 2 across the Oz Stereo network.